There are many ways to test on whether or not a mascot is good at its job or not. But I feel like with the method that I've just established for this video, it would actually be the best method, and really we could truly find out who is the best NRL mascot as we go into NRL Mascot Smash or Pass. So starting off with obviously the first thing, we're going to go to the Brisbane Broncos, who have used a couple, but it's going to be known as Buck the Bronco, as you see pictured here. A little bit of an old photo because it's the old WOW sponsorship, but you got to say, very masculine looking. Obviously, there's most of the time it's actually just a regular horse, and personally, I'm not into that because that's bestiality. But I feel like mascot form, I think, works really well. Very muscular, almost human-like, but not as much. But you know, I feel like very, very sturdy, very good hands. Members probably massive, so I'm gonna put Buck the Bronco in indefinite smash. Now we go over to the Canberra Raiders as we look at Victor. This is Victor. Obviously, again, very much got muscles. He's actually a human, so that actually kind of helps. He's got camera. He's with a big lens, to say the least. Maybe he's trying to compensate for something. We do not know. Or he could just be a part of the ever-elusive porn industry in Canberra, as some of the people are very aware of. But again, it's just really just, he's a man, knows how to good time, can raid anyone's village if you can read between the lines. So I feel like it is going to be a smash as well. I think it's going to be a bit high. It's actually going to be higher than Buck the Bronco because purely human sake. Now we go to the Canterbury Bulldogs, and there's actually a bit of interest because there is a couple of them. There's three actually. There's Spike, George, and Brutus. They're Bulldogs, obviously, you know. But I don't know. It's just it's hard to say because like I feel like I probably wouldn't be the only person looking into it. It's hard to say. Probably Mitchell Pearce. I'm gonna say pass, controversially. Just I know, oh, doggy style, but it's like you gotta do a bit more than that, really. Now you come to the Cronulla Sharks, and you've got two men. Sharks is you've got MC Hammerhead and Reefy. So I'd say past MC Hammerhead. One, shit joke. Two, just Jesus Christ, look at him. Reefy looks alright, but again, it's like, oh, Shark Week jokes, you know. Probably votes right wing. Yeah, he probably has some interesting views on I mean, it's Cronulla, of course, so not going to have exactly that great a view of anyone who's not white. So I'm probably going to go for a, if I just can actually go straight this, I'm going to go as a bit of a hard pass because I feel like, you know, you don't bring up politics at the dinner table, but Reefy definitely seems like the one who would. Now we go to the Gold Coast Titans as we go and see Blade. Blade's actually very much still active. I know there's some of the mascots aren't really as active anymore, but Blade's very much one of the main ones still going about. It's 8-packs, I mean the 8-pack or 6-pack, whatever he's working on. Very good. People saying the colour seems a bit weird, but he's a warrior. He's a fighter. He fights for love, and that's what we all want. So I'm going to actually move on here and actually say it is a smash, and I feel like or is it better than Victor? For the time being. Now we go to the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles, and it's the actual first male-female pairing against Igor and Ellie. So, problem with this is that they're already an established couple, and I'm fairly certain they have children. So, unless they're into a sort of like cuckold, I don't know. Does Igor seem like the bloke who sits in a corner whilst, I don't know, Ellie gets rammed by, I don't know, Brutus or whatever the Panthers one is. It's hard to tell. It's not something I'm into. Bit awkward to say the least. It's just vibes not really great. Probably the least of the ones I'm going to say pass for, but But yeah. So now we go to the Melbourne Storm, and probably hasn't got the best of originality. His name's actually Storm Man. I mean, what can you say? He's an alright looking man. The picture doesn't work, but what that mouth do, to say the least, and that is something I would like to find out. So that's it's going top. That's going straight into pass. Now we're going to the Newcastle Knights, and I don't think there really is going to be much bias with me because it's a bloody smash or pass NRL Mascots. I don't think it's going to be that in depth, but I do know it's called Novo. But yeah, in terms of all the male like mascots, really lacking in the muscle department, but the chin on him though, is that Nathan Cleary? I think that is Nathan Cleary in disguise. So, it's hard to say. I think also because he's Knight, and it's also the potential chance that it is Nathan Cleary. It is going to be smashed, but it's probably just in front of Buck the Bronco there. But yeah, let's continue. Now we go to the North Queensland Cowboys, and it's named... Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't know. It's named Bluey. You know. Yeah. I mean, the mascot looks alright, but I mean, like, there's a kid's show called Bluey now. Like, that's fucking weird. Maybe it's the dad from Bluey. I don't know, but yeah, nah, not happening. Now we're going into some of the more legendary mascots, actually, in terms of ones that have been around for actually ages, to say the very least. For the Parramatta Eels, it is actually Sparky. If I could just try to find him, I'm just trying to look at the picture. There's Sparky. Wait, Sparky's married? Sparkles. Oh, they're married, so he's off the market. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll put him in pass because he's happily married, and good on him for that. Now we go into the Penrith Panthers, and it's named Claus. Yeah, that just screams Eshay or Lad. Not interested. Probably on pingers. to say the least. So I think it's going to be a very hard pass for me. Now we go to, I think, arguably the most well-known mascot in the NRL would be Reggie, who is the South Sydney Rabbitohs mascot. He looks nice. There's something behind his eyes. I feel like I think within a night he can shift from "nice to meet you, Mr. Z," or like Z-Tank's father, and then just completely shift about an hours later after a couple of drinks to "your daughter calls me daddy now." So I feel like that's the kind of like switched onness you really need in terms of a... Oh, I think it's a hard pass. I think probably... Yeah, I think that's solid part smash. Okay, now we go on to the St. George Dragons. One, I believe it's Scorch, if I remember correctly. I think I had one of his cards back in the day from like 2008. So yeah, Scorch, there he is. Massive overjaw. Massive overjaw. It's like one part, the top half of the jaw easily hanging over. That's not my cup of tea, and I'm gonna put it in pass. Now we go to the Sydney Roosters, and it's named Rocky, and it reminds me of that rooster from Chicken Run. If anyone's watched Chicken Run, really good film. And yeah, I had a crush on definitely got a heart on when I saw Rocky. So yeah, it goes into Smash. Probably just like, yeah, there's like the humans and then there's the animals. Now we got two left, so now we're going to go to the New Zealand Warriors mascots. It's called Tiki. Tiki. Tiki is a capable dancer. I don't know. Which one's Tiki? Oh, it's him. Yeah, that's, that might be a kind of little Washington Redskins kind of thing, so I'm gonna respectably pass. And finally, we go to the West Tigers. Now, there used to be a guy who used to run it with the team. I actually can't think of his name, but he was a legend. But obviously, after he passed away, they did end up getting an actual mascot. So I'm just trying to find him now, the last one. Where is that West Tigers mascot? It's Timmy the Tiger. That's, he has his own man cave. He's got man cave. That's pretty good. It's at least it's not called Tigger, so you avoided the copyright. So yeah, I think Timmy's I think Timmy goes out to the clubs now and then. I feel, you know, stays respectful, goes at home, treats the ladies well. That's what you want. So I'm gonna put him in pass. So there we go. That's the end of the list. Who do you guys have in your smash or pass categories? Let me know in the live chat while this is going on. If I don't know why anyone would watch this, but let's transition straight back to the to our host for the rest of this grand final show.